welcome to Scan Pro Video, and joining me today in the studio is the lovely Paul Hill from Manfrotto, who's been here for our monthly Pro Video Open Day to talk about the Nitrotech. Tell us more.
Thank you. Nitrotech, what can I say? Probably the biggest thing we've launched for a number of years now. Nitrotech is a video head that I suppose is a bit of a greatest hits mega mix of all the great features from our existing video head products.
Love the analogy.
Thank you very much. As well as a key groundbreaking technology at the centre of it. To start off, we've got this amazing Nitrotech core, and what this is a nitrogen cartridge with a piston on top of it that allows users to have a continuous counterbalance. Okay. Now you might think, well, what's that about? What's that for? Counterbalance is one of those features in video that normally you're paying a lot of money for, and it allows you to get a real good balance of a camera on top of the video head. These things can be quite heavy. Nitrotech will hold camera equipment up to 8 kilograms and actually down to pretty much nothing, and that's really important because people are using lots of different types of cameras nowadays, whether it's cinema cameras, whether it's digital SLR cameras, and actually probably both at the same time. And what we've done is we've designed a head that can cater for those users and also cater for the fact that cameras are getting smaller as time's gone on. I can take you through the key features now.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, cool.
Know more.
So we'll come back to the Nitrotech piston in a second, but just to go through some really key points of it. First of all, this is a flat base head. Now that's really key because most heads of this sort of performance and weight are a bowl head, and you'll see that this sort of bowl leveling feature on here is what you normally have on a video tripod. And that's still here on the kits that you can buy this with, but this will actually just unscrew and go onto things like a slider or a jib really easily.
Oh, fantastic.
Which really sets it apart from most of its peers.
Very handy.
Definitely. And then I said before about those sort of best bits, things like the drag control on the pan, just very easy to do via this collar. Dead easy when you're wearing gloves or whatever, just dead easy to do and really, really smooth. Likewise, you'll see on here you've got the same movement in terms of drag as well. Then you've got your lock on there.
Brilliant. It's
just really easy to operate, and actually, just to spin it back around again, actually the user can do it with one hand. So we've talked about counterbalance and the easy fluidity control on the head itself. Now let's put a camera on and show some of the other bits about it. So if we just get this set up here, it uses the standard 504 P-LON plate, which is what our existing video heads use. Yep. So if you've already got a kit, you can keep it interchanged. But we've added the metric ruler to the side of it. And that just means that when you're actually placing the camera on and trying to balance the camera over the head, it just means it's really easy to find out where that level is. And you'll see the ruler just on the side there. Now I know that having set this up a number of times, that if I go to about minus 2.5 on that is now set up. And I can just pull the lever back and that's now balanced over it.
That's great. It's such a small little detail which is going to save you vital time, and it just goes to show how well thought through this design is, where everything's placed. There's nothing fiddly, there's nothing awkward, you're not going to be knocking anything else when you get in there. Really nice design, really like it.
Thank you, and that's one of the key features of it. And you'll see in here you've got the piston, and by operating this lever you can actually move the piston up and down. And when the piston's at its lowest, that's got the least counterbalance, and when it's at the highest, it's got the most. So if I just drop that down now a little bit, and if we just loosen it off, there we go. You'll see now that the camera's weight will actually start to drag it down. If I just increase the balance, then what you'll see is that the camera just starts to balance in perfect equilibrium. And that's really useful when you're shooting video, because that means that you don't have to worry about actually locking the head off every time. And that means that when you're doing video, it looks smoother.
Of course. Your
video looks better. So all in all, Nitrotech, as well as looking great, actually has some really great features on it. And the best thing about all of it is actually the price, because the head alone is only $449.95, and you're paying a lot more normally for features even close to this. And the fact that you've got this great package for that price is brilliant. You can also buy it in kits with both the aluminium twin span legs like this one here for about £960, or we do some carbon kits that start from 1,120. So some real choice, and depending on how you need to use it. One last feature, if I can, is just to show you our arms. Now, we do a range of micro arms which you can connect things like microphones, LEDs, monitors to.
Yeah.
There's plenty in the market. What makes ours different? We have these anti-rotation elements on here. Normally, to connect an arm to a head or anything like that, you have to really make sure it's totally tight, because you might have a £2,000 monitor on the end of that. With these anti-rotation lugs, you simply drop it in here, and you just hand tighten it. If I just lock that off just to do that, you just drop it in.
Oh, super easy.
Dead easy, and it only has to be hand tight, but because of the anti-rotation lugs, it's not going to go anywhere. So it means you've got confidence that the accessories that you're actually placing on here aren't going to fall off, and that is absolutely solid now.
Really sturdy.
So
I can vouch for that.
like I say, little things but make a big difference. So all in all, great features, great new technology, great package for a great price, and that's Nitrotech.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. That's the Manfrotto Nitrotech.